Hey, Edward, how you doing? Frank, let me get rid of the emojis. Okay.
Morning, all.
Hey, good
Good.
morning. Good morning
How
to
is
you.
everything going?
Yeah.
Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Frank, Jody, Edward, Brenda. Yep, I think we've covered everybody there. Yeah. Brenda. Oh, man.
I think that's everybody.
Yep, I think that's everybody. Yep. Where did the chat go? Oh, there it is. Yep. Yep. And away we go. Hello, TJ. How's the soccer? Soccer doesn't start for a couple of months.
TJ, TJ.
I think I think I think you're referring to are you referring to our AFL football there, Andrew? Because the soccer doesn't start to the end of October. Hey, W, Daryl, how are you? And the soccer's not played there. I do have a photo of where the soccer is played. So how's the weather? How's the weather treating you?
Kind of dreary here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty same.
Now, it was sunny earlier, but then it turned dreary.
No, it was sunny in the morning yesterday, and then we had an afternoon thunderstorm, and it rained, and then it's been dreary since. So it's not that exciting. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, football doesn't. Our what most people would call football, as in soccer, doesn't start until I think it's late October because we've got to get the AFL out the way. That's a week away. For which football? As in English Premier League football or the A League, which is the name of the football we have here. As I said, there's only 1 week left in our game. Next Saturday we play here. And for people watching at home, Katy Perry will be the main act at our grand final. Just to
Oh,
let people know, yeah. Yeah. It'll be Friday night, midnight, Eastern. Your Eastern time. Friday. Yeah, the game starts at 12:30 a.m. Early Saturday morning, at US Eastern time. Just to let everybody know. Yeah. That's good to hear, TJ.
TJ, what are you doing? Are you home now? Or are you still at work?
Having his dinner, maybe? Or is it too early for dinner? Yeah, it's too early for dinner.
Well, it's 5 o'clock here in the East Coast, which is where he is.
Yeah, it's too early for dinner. Or is it?
No, a lot of people
No,
are.
he's home.
There he is.
Hey,
What's up?
what's up, guys? That's funny. Actually, I just got home. I had to stop at the store and get some coffee for the morning. I had to get some milk and such. So,
Mhm. Yeah,
wait,
I
what are you
saw
talking
that,
about,
Daryl.
Daryl? You
I
seen
saw
the
that,
picture
Daryl.
of the 15 Mavics and said he's coming.
Yeah,
When he had the picture of all his drones with him.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Mr.
What's up,
Tim.
Tim?
What's up?
Yeah, we were out of coffee, Andrew. So I don't think I don't think I'd survive the morning if I didn't have my cup of coffee.
Hey, Brenda.
I'd be grumpy all day. Like, man, what the hell's wrong with him? He must have had his coffee.
You mean his bowl of coffee?
Yeah, my bowl of coffee. Yeah.
That's the
funny.
biggest frickin' coffee
Yeah,
bowl
but
I've seen.
your coffee is dishwater.
A big
You've just got you've got instant coffee, isn't it?
No, it's the one in the Keurig coffee machine.
Oh,
But
pure. Oh,
like,
yes.
yeah,
That's real
yeah,
coffee. That's
yeah,
real
yeah.
coffee when you
I
use a
love
Keurig. Yeah.
I love a damn fucking Keurig coffee machine.
Yes, I've got one too. So
Those things are the
that's real coffee.
bomb.com. Those things are the
Yes.
bomb.com. I love it. But
Yeah.
ours is like you could do a pot or a little K cup.
Yeah. I just
So,
usually do. You've got three settings. You've got the small, the medium, the large. I do the
Right.
medium.
No, I don't need any coffee. I've never
Yeah.
been a coffee drinker. Never,
Oh,
ever,
okay.
ever in my entire.
I always find that fascinating when you speak to people. Oh, I don't like coffee. I've never had coffee.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I find that
it is pretty
fascinating how
interesting,
people can be like that.
Nope. Never.
There's
Never.
no judgment. No judgment on
next,
my part. I'm just saying I just find it fascinating.
next time you go to Tim Hortons, Paul, go get
No,
you a cup of
no,
coffee.
no, no.
He'll just stick with his Pepsis back there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Even Andrew says you need some coffee.
No, I get my caffeine right out of the Diet Pepsi. Hey,
Yep.
Yeah, no, I put
Gary.
what's up, Gary? We no, I don't. I think I've tried coffee black one time before, and I was like, ugh.
good evening, Gary.
I mean, I guess it tastes okay black, I guess, but I just prefer creamer in there, some flavored creamer.
Creamer. Don't you use
Yeah.
milk?
No, I use like the flavored creamer like that they have at the store. I don't use milk.
He puts cornflakes in his coffee too.
Yeah.
So you're telling me it's like you're putting a powder in there. So I don't know
No,
this cream thing.
No, it's a liquid creamer. Here, I'll show you.
Right.
Well, it's a cream substitute, isn't cream.
Right, Mark. No,
Hey,
Don.
That's the ship that's going into the Canada.
Coffee creamer, caramel macchiato.
Okay. So is it milk or not?
Yeah, it's a milk. You want me to pour it out and
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Dribble it on your mustache.
Just like pour it out and just drink it.
No, you're right. It's just that I was trying to work out what the difference between milk and creamer is then.
Oh. Well, I mean, you have the powdered creamer, and then there's like the liquid like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. What's up, Don?
Mudball says cream in coffee is for like children.
Drink it black like a man.
I generally do the short black, but that's a mid-afternoon thing. That's after lunch.
Yeah.
Whereas
Hey, at least I eat my bananas like a man though, like Justin taught me. That's funny.
You don't froth the milk before you put it in?
No, I just pour it in like it is.
Oh, okay. No, I got the milk frother on my Keurig.
Don says it's like candy, pouring candy into the coffee.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Oh yeah, creamer flavored.
I just
sweet,
get
like
the
candy,
normal
yeah.
low-fat milk, put it in the milk jug, and then turn the frother on, froth it until it's
Oh yeah, it's got like the little
nozzle.
little thing at the bottom of it.
The
like
thingy,
it's like a little,
the little thingy. in the
Yeah,
bottom.
and you
thingy.
move it up and down and you froth it
Yeah.
until the until the jug warms up, and then you just swirl it around a little bit, and then you put it over the milk.
Oh yeah. There was this thing I was watching. It looked real good. It was a coffee drink, and what they did was, I think they took the yolk out of the egg. I think there was egg involved, or maybe what was it? damn it. I think
Coffee
they,
with-
I think it was just like milk, and they made it like really thick.
The only way but you're talking about a froth, are you?
Yeah, I think they made it like really frothy, like, and then they
Yeah,
put, oh,
yeah,
I
you
think they
do
did
that
something
by
with- I think they did something with peanut butter too. They put the peanut butter in the mix and then mixed it all up, and then they put it all on top of their coffee and like, and they made it like,
drinking, TJ.
it was something I saw like that I saw on Facebook one day. Like I was scrolling through like the what do you call it?
yeah,
When you-
I do that too, Don.
and like they made some kind of like a coffee flavor.
I know you have a thick, the thick black, short black, and you put a little knob of butter in there.
Oh,
I've done that before.
yeah, I don't know about butter
No,
and
I
coffee,
generally,
but-
no, I
Why
generally
would
put
you complain? You put
frother.
everything else in the damn thing.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
no, like no, but it was like it was I think there was peanut butter and a couple other things, and they mixed it all together and
Peanut
they
butter and jelly. That's what you like.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly in there. Yeah.
No, there was no jelly involved in this kind of mixture, but it was something
Gonna
else.
say if we keep talking about this, we're gonna be talking about a tiramisu,
Yeah, like
Italian
tiramisu,
dessert, because you put that.
yeah. And I love tiramisu too. Tiramisu is like the shit right there.
I had a tiramisu a couple of days ago.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah, because you put the coffee, you put the Italian biscuits, and then you put a custardy sort of thing, and then you put the cream on top. But you've got to let it. You've got to let it sit for about 7 days for it to steep in the coffee and any alcohol you want to put in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chocolate powder over the top before you put
Yeah, yeah. You can't make it and then eat it the next day. You've got to leave it for about 7 days. I've noticed, because it really gets the flavor through it then.
Yeah, it's just the same as it's the Italian version of a sherry trifle.
I was just going to say that.
Mudball said he heard, Dominic, that you like to put your knob in there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Dipping his
Definitely. It's a
knob
good
in his
Kickstarter
coffee.
for the day.
He says he heard that.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
No, but as I said, you got to have having the black coffee too early in the morning really doesn't kickstart the heart like having you have the latte version, which is just the frothed milk on top of a portion of coffee. Then you do it in the afternoon when the body is receptive to it, and it really kickstarts you.
Yeah.
You don't have too many.
We have these I have these cookies. They're called what are those cookies called that we got at Aldi? What are the cookies in the yellow box?
Aldi. Oh.
Yeah. Those cookies that I like.
Americans have Aldi. That's great.
No, not those. The cookies that we got at the store to dip coffee in. Oh, Belvita? Oh yeah, the Belvita. They're like, yeah, those things are good. I like them things. That's what I used to dip my coffee in, the Belvita crackers.
Well, you learned to dip your coffee in the Velveeta crackers. Is that?
Yeah, they're different flavors. There's a blueberry, and I think there's a cinnamon, and like a couple other flavors.
I generally like the almond biscotti, the ones, the really
Oh
long,
yeah. I like
really
like
long
them.
and thin
I
ones.
love-
Yeah,
I love
they're the
it.
best
I love-
for putting coffee.
Yeah, biscotti is good. I like the
Yeah,
chocolate
that's-
covered. I like those
that's the
chocolate
pudding
covered.
coffee.
Chocolate covered ones are good too. I like the chocolate covered ones. They have we have a Costco, and they sell like the clear like buckets of like the little biscottis. They're like about like that big. They're like little version biscottis.
TJ, try
So,
try using graham crackers.
graham crackers.
Dunk those in your
Otherwise
coffee.
known as Graham crackers.
Is it what's good about graham crackers in coffee?
You find out when you do it.
Mark likes it. That's what's so good about it.
Oh, all
You-
right.
It's
call
the
them- you
reason
call
why
them-
is because they're very absorbed and very
You call them
absorbent.
graham crackers. We
Do
call
you,
them
do you just
digestive biscuits.
do you let them sit in there, like let them soak, and
Not
then
too-
just
No,
Oh
you
no,
don't see
no!
them.
Anything
too
more
long.
than a couple of seconds, and they'll fall apart.
Just a
Yeah.
dip. Just a dip.
Yeah, if you put them in too long, they're gone. But if you don't
Yeah.
put them in long enough, they don't. You got to find that exact.
Yeah,
That's
about-
3
yeah,
to
'cause I
4
hate
seconds.
when I
About
dip
2
when I
seconds.
dip a cracker or whatever I am in coffee, like it breaks off like right when it comes out. I'm like, oh damn it, and it gets all over the coffee table.
That's what you need to do. You need to get Tim Tams and do that with that.
A Jim Jam?
Tim Tam.
Oh, Tim Tams. Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
you need
like
Tim Tams.
like the Toblerone, like.
No, Toblerone is actually
Chocolate, a nugget.
a
That's chocolate.
This is
Yeah.
a graham cracker with a bit of cream, not cream, yeah, a bit of chocolate cream sort of thing.
Where would you get?
And
We have chocolate
What-
digest, which can either have white chocolate or milk chocolate or dark chocolate, depending on which ones you buy, obviously. In fact, we've even got ones that are now orange flavored chocolate on them and all.
Would Target or something carry that?
Well, I don't know. You gotta look it up. Look up Target.
yeah, look up TIM Tim Tam. They might sell it on Amazon. I know we've been through this before.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen anything here yet. Mind you, I haven't looked for them, but
I can just go down to my local supermarket, but that's because they're made in Australia.
I mean, I like
It'll be the same place you find Vegemite at.
the Biscoff. Do you have
Let
this?
me see.
Yeah,
Let me see.
The not cinnamon flavored, isn't it?
basically, yeah.
They're in
I like-
Publix, CJ.
I've got some of them here.
Oh, hold on.
Just,
Is it?
Yeah,
Is this?
I found them in Publix the other day, Tim Tam.
TJ
Oh,
likes
hey.
peanut butter in his
Get on
coffee.
them then.
I haven't
Uh,
tried. I didn't get them because I wasn't shopping for myself, so I didn't buy them. But
TJ likes
Here,
peanut butter in his coffee.
peanut butter and coffee.
I was going to
No.
the store for
Are
something.
these them right here,
Yes,
Dom?
that is correct. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
That's
Sell
what
them at
yeah.
Publix.
and they've got four different flavors.
Oh,
Get the original. Get the
the
original.
original.
I found it down the aisle with, surprisingly, with all the rice and shit. I don't know why it was down there. I guess the international aisle.
Oh, they sell it at Walmart. You said, Justin?
No, Publix.
No,
Publix.
Publix.
But you can look up online. It'll tell you exactly what aisle and where it's located in the aisle.
Oh, even better.
Like I found it in the international food aisle that had like all the Asian foods and shit.
Obviously.
So it wasn't with like the regular cookies and stuff.
It won't be with the regular cookies because they're biscuits.
Yeah, be in the biscuit aisle.
Have a biscuit aisle.
I'm a little bit worried about David. We haven't heard from him.
He'll be right. He's just having he's having his own holiday. He'll be right.
Oh yeah, that's right. What holiday do they have over there? What holiday is it?
It's not a holiday. He's having a little bit
Whenever
of a time.
they
He's
get
having a
time
rest.
off, they call it a holiday.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
Laura went,
Are they taking?
Laura's
are they
gone to
ta-
Scotland for
Laura's
10
gone
days
to
yesterday.
Scotland,
Was it just like a personal day or something?
Yeah.
and he's just having it. Yeah, he's
Okay. There's like 5
Uh.
people talking. She went on vacation for 10 days to Scotland.
Oh
and
yeah,
was
yeah,
at
yeah,
home by
yeah. That's
himself.
right. That's right. Because she was in the chat. She was in the chat like the other day saying that she was in the car with her mom and dad or whatever.
Yeah. So David will be by himself for the next 10 days.
Oh.
So
So
that's
essentially what they're
David's on holiday from Laura.
essentially,
Yeah.
yes, that's what he's saying.
Mhm.
Now Laura messaged me today and said she made it all right and everything. She said she's
Oh,
just
that's
trying
good.
to take a break
That's
from
good.
YouTube. So she said she won't be in the chats or anything.
So I guess
It's always
David's just having like some me time or him time, whatever.
Yeah,
What?
just calling that, the good old fashioned
Oh,
time
God.
out.
David, he was decorating one of the rooms.
Plus Betty's sitting in a
Hey.
recliner with freaking cucumbers over his eyes, getting a mani pedi right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Probably. Probably.
in the Fortnite free zone.
In the Fortnite freezer.
No, Fortnite free zone.
No.
Fortnite free.
Oh, Fortnite free zone. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can have a bit of a timeout from Fortnite. Yep, I know that feeling.
Yeah, still recovering from yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Too much walking on the beach.
Yeah, I got you, Andrew. I got you.
Was it a nice day?
It was a beautiful, sunny, warm day.
Oh,
21,
no.
22 degrees.
So it was a cooler day.
Well, no, that's warm for us.
No, I know that. That's why we had 20. Yeah, we had 21 yesterday. And then we had an afternoon thunderstorm. And then it dropped from like 21 to 13 and rain in the space of about 30 minutes. The wind
But
turned cold.
it dropped down to 15 at night, which felt cold because it had been warm during the day. I think we wore the dog out. We must have walked for about 3 hours up and down that beach. And the dog slept in the car all the way home.
Who's we? Did you have a friend with you or something?
Yeah, Kate.
Oh yeah. That's right. Huh.
And the dog's been asleep pretty much since we got back yesterday. She's only moved to go and have something to eat and go out to have a piss in the garden and then come back and then go back to sleep again. Last time we took her to the beach, she was running all over the place. This time she was just wandering gently behind us.
Does your dog ever go in the water at all when y'all are at the beach?
Well, she didn't go into the sea, but yeah, she went in the water because there were puddles in the beach. Because just gone out.
You gotta remember it's seawater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she found that out when she tried to drink some of it. But we always take a bowl and a bottle of water for her when we go out. So just filled the bowl with water and let her have a drink when we got back to the car and gave her something to eat.
That's what TJ's wife does. She takes a bowl with some water for TJ.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She takes him over behind somebody's fence. Say, "Go potty now, TJ." Go potty.
That's funny.
It was a good job we went yesterday because today was actually quite cloudy, cold, or chilly. So it was a nice day yesterday. We picked the right day.
Good to hear that.
and I got my new iMac, and I set it up. Well, I plugged it in. That's about
Oh,
that's as much as I've done at the moment. I plugged it in. 27-inch screen is so much bigger than the 21 I had.
I would have expected that.
Yeah. And today I've ordered 4 256 gigabyte SD cards for the drones. That was 70 odd quid.
I know.
And
You'll
then
fill that quickly.
I've got a couple of Seagate external drives, 1.5 terabyte, 2.5-inch drive, 1.5 gig, 1.5 terabyte, 2.5-inch external drive with a power supply and cables and totally unopened, even though it's a few years old. He says it's never been opened, still sealed in the box, and that cost me 31 quid. And then a 2 terabyte Seagate SSD that I got for 49. So that,
Buy that off him too?
hey,
You bought that off of him too?
no, somebody else.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap if you got that new.
No, I think that's second hand, that one. But that gives me 4 terabytes altogether then. 2, 1.5, and the 500 gigabytes that's in it. I should think that should be enough for a while.
Hmm. For at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Till I've transferred all my files and videos off my phone onto it. I shouldn't feel it that much, I suppose. I mean, my phone's 256 gigabytes and it's not full yet, so.
Hmm.
And the iPad's got a terabyte on it. And I'm below if I can remember how much is on my MacBook Pro. I think it's a terabyte.
You don't really need any more memory for my computer. I've got 4.5 terabytes. And I've only used
That's
maybe
nothing.
700 gigs, and that's it.
Yeah.
I got 2.5 drives that are just empty. I got 2 1 terabyte and a 500 that are just empty, nothing on them. Or actually 3 1 terabytes and a half. I just don't store a lot of shit. Like if I'm not using something, especially if it's a game, I'll just delete it because I can always go back to my profile on Steam or Epic and just re-download it. I want to re-download it instead of just storing it for no reason. 'Cause it's always saved on.
Oh, my 90 degrees where Joe's at. No wind. Woo.
Yes. Send some over here.
Oh, there's Joe on, what's it, in the chat now?
Yeah.
At his match.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hot one where he's at.
Football game tonight.
You know, I must be losing my mind again because I can't remember how to take raw video, put it in my other thing,
And your other thing,
in my you know, so that I can edit it.
Oh, and
Try
your,
to-
and
You just download it onto your computer from your SD card.
Well, it's in the computer, but I can't figure out how to move it.
Just cut and paste it. Or drag it across.
Yeah, but what is the name of the program I gotta put it to?
that's
You-
kind of weird, Captain
Movie
Joe.
Maker?
Weird.
You use
Movie?
Movie Maker.
Do you use
I
Movie
sent them
Maker?
out like,
You open it in Movie Maker. Go to Movie Maker, you open it, and then you edit it from there.
I'm gonna show you what my screen says.
No worries.
Should have an icon on your desktop to go straight into Movie Maker, shouldn't you?
But at the same time, it's Windows. I don't know. I haven't used Windows in 10 years.
Well, yeah, you still have icons on desktops in Windows.
Yeah, you
I think
should have
The one I used was Windows 7. So
it. Yeah, you'll
There's
have a
obviously
short.
start
You should
bar or
have a
start
shortcut.
menu.
It's all right. Last time I used Windows, I think it was XP.
You have 'em?
Jonathan, what's good, family?
And Jonathan,
Jonathan, what's up?
Hey,
Joe, I'm looking back at, I'm looking in Messenger. Maybe, I thought you sent me your address, but I don't think you did. So message me your address and I'll get some stickers out to you. I thought I had your address.
oh yeah, TJ Lance.
Oh wait, no, you know, I do have, I think I do have it from when you sent me stickers.
Oh, you
But
sent
just-
him stickers out the other day.
Well, that's not
Yeah,
your
that's what I said. But he just said in the chat, he said still no stickers.
There.
Does that show the file that you're trying to open?
Jonathan got his today.
That's
Oh,
the
let's-
file right there.
That
okay.
if you right click,
Can't you just right click and open with?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right click and
Yeah.
it should open with Movie Maker.
Nope.
Can you actually open it with when you've got two? Or does he have to do it singly?
There, Kelsey.
Because I don't know if you can open two at the one time.
No, I think you can only open one of them.
Yeah, so he's going to have to exit, not X out of that, but he's going to have to deselect them and then select one.
It might work if he selects both of them first and then
No,
right.
I wouldn't have thought so.
But does he want both files?
Yeah,
Yeah, but are you going to put them in the same video?
yeah, the one is just a short file at the tail end of the plate.
Oh, okay. Maybe you might have to go
Well-
into Windows Movie Maker and then add both
Yeah.
at the same time, rather than adding them at the same part.
Well, if he doesn't open with it, he'll open Movie Maker and then he can go in.
Opens one of them and then adds the second
Yeah.
one, I reckon.
It used to be very simple, but my mind is like foggy tonight. I don't know what
But
it is.
I mean, God knows how many
I
years
think,
it's
I think I'm having trouble with
like Movie Maker.
uh, what do you call it? SDI,
SD card.
no,
Uh, what?
Way back.
I don't know.
Did you right click on the file, Paul?
Yep,
And on that list that came up, did it say open with Movie Maker?
no,
Did it say open with?
no.
Try double clicking on it.
Well,
Brenda said
I
you
don't, I'm just gonna let it sit because the more I screw up, the more frustrated I get. I don't want to get more frustrated.
If you double left click on it, that will usually open a file.
oh hell.
That's what I say. The UTI, that's what I'm talking about. I'm having trouble with. Urinary
Well,
tract,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
urinary tract infection might be
That's-
back, and that's what happened the last time I went to the hospital. I was all cloudy and screwed up.
Yeah.
And it could be too, TJ, that his mail could be behind because of the recent hurricane too. If you
Yeah.
if you did send him to him.
But he said that he got his today, but then he said he lost it, but he knew that he took it out of his mailbox earlier.
I was talking about. I thought you were talking about Joe.
Well, talking about
Oh.
Joe and Jonathan.
I know. I was
Lance-
talking about Joe though because
Lance got
Uh,
Joe was in the hurricane area, so it's possible his mail could be backed up by a
yeah,
few days.
yeah, because I know I did mail him out to him.
Well, Lance came on this morning. You weren't there, but he said he was going to try and get hold of you to thank you because he's got his.
I got mine like the fucking next day. It was quick.
Oh,
After TJ sent him.
Lance did get his.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I didn't get mine.
Where's that? Send me your address.
Told you it's on my Facebook.
Oh, is it?
It should be, I think.
Yeah, he's got his banking info, everything on there for you.
Oh, damn.
Where the hell is it?
I'll pick it up for you now.
Facebook. I don't even know whether I've got. I think it's visible to my friends on Facebook. I'm not sure. I can't
Did you
remember.
just drop that?
It's been a while.
What the hell
since
did you
I
put it
that.
on?
Let's see.
Might not
Yeah,
be.
there's his banking information and his
Mhm.
social security number and
Schools, work. No, it hasn't got the address. Just the town.
there's how much money he's
I
got
want
in
to
his
get a fork.
account. No, I
Yeah.
don't see your address in here.
No, it's just got the town, I think. Let's see your what's it?
I need to get some more stamps. I think I only got like 3 stamps left.
It's got my mobile phone number and all my various different contacts. Yeah, no, I haven't. I'll send it you.
That's the one good thing about sending envelopes across the over there. It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
When you get into boxes is when it gets expensive.
Yeah, I think when Chris Sunset sent me an envelope with his and Oh, is it 51 drones that he's with? That he
No, it's not Russ. It's
oh
what's
is it
his name?
Rick?
No, it's Ken something, I think. What's his name?
I can't remember. Anyway, he sent me some of them, and I think he only put one stamp on the envelope. And I think I know Johnny Droneflyer sent me some, and because he had Marcus's enamel badge and poker chip in it, it cost him, I think it was about $18 to send it for some reason. He put it in a padded envelope.
Chris's
thought
channel again? Chris
It was a
what?
bit much. And Bill, Coast to Coast, I think when he sent me some, he just put 2 stamps for life on the envelope, and that was it.
What's Chris's channel?
Sunset,
Sunset Water. Media.
Sunrise Media. Not seen him in any chats for quite a while, actually. No.
It's Ready Set Drones. That's who he's with.
That's it.
Yeah, Ready Set Drone. That's what's his face? Kelly Shore.
Kelly, that's it.
Yeah, I knew his name started with a K.
Yeah.
Kept thinking Kim, but yeah. Yeah, isn't Chris like his like camera guy or tech guy or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
He does like all his editing and shit. Does he do anything besides YouTube?
Uh,
Does he actually have like a production company or something? Not Chris.
I don't know.
What's his name? Kelly. I think he has like some kind of production company or something, doesn't he?
It's either that or a shop. I can't remember which.
I don't. Paul can't figure out how to get his footage from his drone to his computer. I don't know, Joe, what the hell the deal is. Forgot how to do it, I guess.
Hmm.
There you go, Teach.
I'm having a dinner that I know TJ would probably love. Sloppy Joe's.
Yes.
Dude, I wish I had some sloppy Joe. I think we're doing pizza actually.
What's really
Peace.
good, TJ? You do Sloppy Joe's and put French fries on them.
You said what, Justin?
Make Sloppy Joe's and then put a few French fries on the sandwich with the Sloppy Joe.
Oh,
It's really good.
I should try that. We don't have any French fries. I think there's tater tots, but I don't know.
Beef stew and dumplings.
I have no idea, Joe. I don't
Oh,
even know
okay,
how
there.
he
Okay.
normally does it. I think he just plugs the drone in. I'm not entirely sure if he takes the SD cards out or not.
Yeah, no, he's got an SD card reader because sometimes he forgets to put it back in. He's just forgotten how to sort Movie Maker out for the time being.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to download my video from the ship I did earlier. And that's about where it started last time. I couldn't remember things.
He's got the file on his computer. He just can't remember how to open it in Movie Maker. That's all.
Open Movie Maker and then important media.
Yeah, could do it that way if he can.
That's how I would do it, because Movie Maker and iMovie are the same thing.
Pretty much.
Damn, that's a pretty good bargain right there. Joe stopped at the Winn-Dixie last night. At the time they were breaking down the food bar, he got 30 wings and a container of baked macaroni for $10.
Nice.
Go talking food, that's unheard of.
Yeah, he told us this morning.
That's pretty crazy. Me and my friends. I've only got 2 stamps left. Shit.
I do like nice suet dumpling in a stew.
Hey, what's this bag right here? I don't know. It looks like duck food or something. Oh, where'd you get it
Do a
from?
live unboxing.
Nothing? Oh, maybe there is fish something.
Try it.
I
Eat it.
I was going to. I looked inside here like the other day. I looked inside this brown bag and I was like, what the hell is this? So I looked inside of it and I was like, what the fuck is this shit in here? And like it's all like it's all like kind of like I don't know.
Food.
It's
Yeah, it
like,
looks
I don't know. It's a big bag. I don't know.
It's a big bag. I don't know. I know. I think it is. I think it is fish food. I'm gonna throw it out there and let the fish eat it.
Yeah. And if they die, it's on your head.
Yeah. They'll all be floating to the top and be like, man, I don't even know what happened to them damn things. Really, to be honest.
That's it. Just don't do it like Paul feeds the squirrels. Don't throw the fish food on the lawn. The fish will not come and get it.
Captain Joe. Don't worry about what it looks like. TJ might be rat poison, but just go ahead and eat it anyway.
Yeah, if it's little crystals and they're blue, don't eat it.
Yeah. Hey, you're welcome, Lance. You're welcome. Nice. Nice. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so next time you make sloppy joes, TJ, make French fries with them, and then just take like 4 or 6 French fries and put it on a sandwich. Mash it all together. Promise you'll
All
like it.
right.
Go on. What is a sloppy joe?
Would it be good with French fries or tater tots, or does it really matter?
Oh,
Sure.
tater tots are even better, dude.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure I've asked before.
Potato
but what
jams.
is sloppy joe?
So sloppy joe is hamburger meat ground up and cooked, and then it's like a tomato-based sauce that you put in it, and then you just mix it
Okay.
up till it's warmed up, and then you put it on a hamburger bun and eat it. It's
So
actually
Have you
very
ever-
basic.
it's a bit
You ever-
like a
have you-
bolognese on a piece of bread.
Yeah, kind of like, yeah, I guess it's kind of like a Polynese sauce, I guess.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste quite like spaghetti sauce. It kind of has a different flavor. It has a tomato-y flavor, but it has kind of more of a meaty type flavor. I don't know. It's hard to explain if you've never had one, but
Yeah,
It's
'cause
a
I know
very
to put,
basic
like,
sandwich. Super
when
basic.
when I do it, I put like after I like make it and stuff. Like I'll put the mixture on the bun, and then put a slice of cheese on there.
Yeah, I've never put cheese on it, but if you just make it normal, it's very basic. It's just hamburger meat ground up, cooked, and then you dump the sauce in there, mix it up for a couple minutes till it warms up, and then you're done.
Yeah, and you have
Super
to
quick.
drain the meat. You have to drain the meat and stuff.
Oh, you can.
You have to drain your meat, obviously.
Well, if you drain the meat, then it doesn't become sloppy.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I don't drain it completely. I just kind of take it to the sink and just dump out most of it, but I do leave a little bit in there to kind of thin the
You got
sauce up
a bit
just
of
a little bit.
sloppiness in.
But see, I don't try to eat them by my hands because they're just too fucking messy. I usually put 3 buns on the plate and then I just load it up with the meat and then I put the buns on top. I just eat it with a fork.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's way easier.
Kind of like a chip beat or no, kind of like a biscuits and gravy kind of.
Yeah, because the buns tend to soak it up really quick, so they get soggy and then they'll just fall apart. You'll make a big ass mess. That's why they call it
Yeah.
sloppy joes.
Yeah.
Yes, it would
Cheese
be all
dirty.
right doing tacos or burritos with it as well.
Uh,
Holy smokes,
not
Tim.
really.
Well, you do it with chili, so why not with that? Because it sounds pretty much the
I
same
don't.
chili without the spice.
Dude,
We
I
don't put
love
chili.
chili, man. Chili
We
is
don't.
awesome.
People don't generally put chili on tacos and burritos here.
They do here.
It's no. It's usually like black beans or like pinto beans, but it's not like chili. No, they don't usually put that on tacos. Usually you ground up the hamburger meat and then you get a pack of taco seasoning, especially made for tacos. You dump it in there, a little bit of water after you drain it. And you put a little bit of water in there with the taco seasoning, mix it up, and then you let it like come to a little bit of a boil,
Mhm.
warm up a little bit, and then you just serve it like that. And then you put that on
Yeah,
your
I don't.
taco.
I think that's what everybody's been wondering about, Lance. Like where Tammy's been, and because
Yeah.
I've sent Max a few messages on Messenger, and he hasn't gotten back to me. I haven't done
Yeah.
anything.
I just hope they were right.
Yeah.
Maybe they just moved on. Maybe they got a different hobby.
Yeah.
Understandably,
Maybe.
See Max getting another hobby.
everybody that's moved on to another hobby, that's fine. But at least tell me you were right.
Yeah.
Some
If you
people will
want to
do
move
that
on to a
though. Like,
hobby, Justin, you've moved on to a new hobby. There are other people who've moved on to a hobby. Where
no, I
they,
get what you're saying because Jim
Yeah.
did the same shit. Jim just disappeared too.
yeah,
Saying people do that sometimes though. They just get tired of the whole social media thing and they just duck out and leave. They don't want to deal. They don't really want. They just kind of become more reclusive again. And some people just do that, unfortunately.
put
Like
your
I
hand up
said,
and say,
Jim
yep,
did it.
we're okay. That's all you need to say.
There's been quite a few people in the drone community that have done that. Some of them I wasn't close with, but you know they left out a couple years ago and haven't been seen since.
I mean,
Never
Max
said-
did put one comment in a chat quite a few months back now, but that's about all we heard from either of them for ages.
Justin, you talking about Jim from Jim's Droning?
No, Jim Boyd
Boyd.
from Above and Beyond Drones.
Oh.
Remember him? He had the big old handlebar mustache. He was a retired
Oh yeah,
Marine. He
yeah.
used to do the Tuesday night shows.
Oh,
with
that's
Matt.
right.
Me and Matt were like the main.
Yeah, there was a comment
Sure.
on Matt's last live stream.
Yeah,
He-
Jim
he-
actually put a comment on there, but he hasn't said it or come back or anything since then. So, and he changed the name of his channel, which makes me wonder if eventually he is going to come back. I don't know. Like I said, some people just get, it gets too much for them and they leave. They just don't want to do it anymore.
I
They
mean,
cut ties with everybody and they take off.
Dan's not been in the chat for a couple of weeks now, hasn't he? Is he all right?
Dan that lives by me, Dan. If I
Yeah,
fix it.
drone worship, Dan.
Yeah. He's been
alright.
yeah, he's been posting a
I
lot
see-
of.
I see him on-
If you go to,
I see him
Hey,
on
Still
him
doing
and
his
his.
motorbike. Yeah, just
I see
motorbike.
him and his lady friend on Facebook like all the time. They're always out on some adventure.
yeah, but he posts a lot of shit on Facebook. Like he just posted
Yeah.
something the other day. So
Mm.
Yeah, as I said, just be social. Be sociable. You don't have to. You don't have to come on a stream. You don't have to be in the chat. But if you've connected with someone on Facebook and they just you don't see them on there, then I just want to know if they're all right.
yeah, no, I 100% get you, but just unfortunately, some people just do that sometimes. It's
Yeah.
just- I've seen it with other people. It's people I was close with, other people I wasn't so close with that were around a lot and then just disappeared. So I mean, that's like Mel. Mel disappeared for a long time.
Yeah.
Mel wasn't in any chats or on any live streams for like it seemed like a year and a half, almost 2 years, and then he started
That was
popping
kinda-
in randomly here and there.
Oh, is
That
that
was-
400 AGL?
100 AGL or
Yeah.
MKRC builds because
Yeah,
he's gone straight into RC cars as well now.
Well, he's always been into RC cars. That was actually his main.
He's
thing
got
for a
he's
long
he's
time.
got more hardcore into it again.
He actually worked for a hobby shop for quite a few years,
Hmm.
selling RC cars and stuff. So he knows a lot about them.
Who, Dan?
No, Mel.
No, Mel.
If you needed if you had a question about an RC car, Mel would not be or he'd be one of the people you'd want to ask if you were friends with him, because he knows a lot about them.
He's been
And that was kind of weird because like I was sitting there looking at the chat and then like I looked over and I see this head just like kind of peer into the screen. I was like, whoa, who is that?
Yeah,
But I think it was Paul's tenant or whatever.
sometimes people just need a mental break from YouTube and they'll leave for months and months and then they'll just all of a sudden come back.
Mhm.
Not for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jody. I have no idea about that. But
no, we're not going to speculate anything. I'm not going to make any speculations. Psst. Wait. Doing.
Cheerios.
Are you on an iPhone, Dominic?
No, I'm on a laptop. Why?
No, I mean, do you use an iPhone?
Yes, I do.
yeah, he's all
Have you put the latest iOS 18 on it yet?
Not yet.
I keep getting
It's all right.
I
It
keep
does
getting
nice just
notifications.
I will. I just can't be bothered at the moment.
Yeah, because I have an iPhone too, and I keep getting notifications about the new iOS. Like what?
Yeah,
Mine
well, you might.
it updated to 17.7 a couple of days ago and then said, by the way, iOS 18 is now available. Do you want to update to that now?
Yeah, mine does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you might want to update it if it's been asking you to, Jay, because they did put a thing out a few weeks ago about they had a security flaw with the
Yeah.
people. There was a security breach where people were able to take control of your iPhone, and so they were suggesting everybody get the new update immediately.
What's Jody mean? Sorry for you too, Tej. What is it? What that I have an iPhone? Is that why you're saying sorry? Is that because I have an iPhone?
Which chip did you get, Dominic? It was M2, right, or M3?
M3.
Okay.
I just hit buttons and that's what I got.
All right, Lance, have fun. You're just jealous, Jody, that I have an Apple products and you don't.
Yeah, get jealous.
Uh,
Come here, TJ. Get closer to the camera.
Yeah, you've got to be in one tribe or the other. You can't sit halfway between.
Yeah.
Uh,
Up several apples yesterday.
well, I mean, if you want convenience, you stick with one or the other.
I went and picked them off the tree before they fell off.
No, but if you want convenience of connectivity and compatibility, you want to stick with one or the other. You don't want to mix and match because you'll just find yourself having it
Yeah,
gets annoying.
Stuck halfway between.
Right.
How come you threw your phone? How come you threw your phone away for, Jody? Why? What would your phone do to you?
Because even though Android's not Microsoft, they're still very compatible with each other.
Hmm.
So you don't tend to have a lot of issues with them. So you want to stick with one or the other.
It is nice that if you put a photo on your phone, it will automatically transfer to your iPad and your iMac through the cloud without do anything.
I can do that with
See, Lance.
that Microsoft on my phone as well. I can connect them and does the same thing. I mean, they both have kind of all the same features, but it's just obviously Microsoft and Android are a little bit more open source and have a little bit more
Yeah,
freedom, I would say.
sure, Jody, but
Yeah, I agree. Apple are a very closed shop when it comes to apps.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Apple Pie
You
too,
can't
but
sideload anything.
but you know, like when it comes to technology, Apple products are pretty good, I guess. In my opinion.
I've always said this. I think Apple products are better for people that are non-technical because they'll keep you from doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if you're somebody that doesn't understand computers very well, I would tell you to get an iMac before a PC.
yeah. When it comes to Apple, you just can't beat Mr. Kipling.
Like Paul wouldn't be in half the situations he's in with his computer if he had an iMac.
Yeah.
I'd say he couldn't still get into some trouble, but it would definitely keep him from putting a lot of stuff on his computer sometimes.
Yeah. I must admit, its security is pretty keen.
I might, Jody. We'll see.
I've actually deliberately tried to click on links from scam, stuff that you know is a scam.
Yeah.
And it just comes up with this page is not safe. We're not taking you to it, kind of thing. Not in those words, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. In the same context.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're somebody that doesn't like screwing around with software a lot, Apple's definitely a better way to go. Because all their software is mainly built for their computers, so they all work pretty seamlessly. Sometimes with PC, you got to do a little adjusting and stuff. Well, where's my needle for that? Huh.
I'm just gonna throw a pizza in the oven tonight.
That's why it's easier for app developers to develop apps for iPhones than it is Android, because you have so many different variants of Android phones. For Apple, it's just a select few. It is.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that, the VPN blocker. Don, what's up? What you making for dinner?
Chili and tamales.
Chicken and tamales?
Chili.
Oh, chili and tamales. There you go.
Yep. When I make a big batch of chili, I freeze it and I can thaw it out later.
Oh, there you go.
And I make tamales and vacuum seal them for enough for the rest of the year. I've only got like 4 bags left though. But
Oh.
when I make tamales, look at the size of those tamales. I make huge ones.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Nice. What's inside of them? Like meat and.
Yeah. I do a mixture of chicken and smoked pork.
Oh,
Mm,
nice.
delicious.
I'll smoke a pork shoulder or 2 and then boil a chicken or 2 and mix the meat.
Oh, there you go.
Has a little
Then
bit of flavor.
So do you just? How do you do the? You just take the corn husk, and then how do you do like the
The dough,
yeah, the dough, yeah.
there are a couple ways to do the dough. If you have a bunch of people working, you can do the corn husk, make the dough like normal, spread it, pass it on to the next person. They'll fill it and roll it.
Oh, gotcha.
The last couple times I've made these, I've been making it by myself. So I've been portioning out the dough and making it a little thicker than normal, so it's not spreadable. I make it a little thicker than normal, and then I use a tamale press.
Oh,
So
there you go.
put plastic down, use a tamale press. It pills up on onto the husk, and that way I can portion out all my dough and all of my meat and have that all in a line and make that part of it. Kind of do all that firsthand, and then it comes down to just pressing, filling, rolling, all at one station.
Oh, and then obviously you leave it in the husk so that way like it stays its form and whatnot.
Yeah, and then you steam it, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's a
That's
bit like a steamed dumpling.
Mm.
With the
It's nothing like a
chili.
steamed dumpling.
Isn't it?
It's a tamale.
Yeah, well, I don't know what a tamale is.
Oh, okay. Well, a dumpling is the dough is a little bit more crumbly, and it starts out softer, and so it's
Yeah.
more formed to the meat. You guys don't have tamales over there? Oh my gosh.
I don't know whether we have tamales over here or not. I just haven't had any. They kind of like a pasty, but
Have
steamed
fun,
instead
Joe.
of baked.
So Don, when you freeze your chili and you get ready to eat it, can you put the frozen chili that's in the bag? Can you put the bag like in the pot? Is the Ziploc bag? Is it you can cook it while it's in the Ziploc bag, right? I think
Only if
I
you
think-
put it in a pan of boiling water.
I think people do that with the vacuum sealed bags. I don't know about the Ziploc bag though. Those might melt. I don't think they're really
Yeah.
designed for high heat.
They're sort of like the
I don't
sous
know.
vide style of cooking. They have to be a thicker bag, I would have thought.
Yeah,
It
I've
should be
seen
all
people.
right if you just put it in a pan of boiling water to warm it up.
I have seen, like I said, I've seen people do that with vacuum seal bags.
Yeah, yes, that's what I meant. Sous vide, same
Because
thing.
those are super thick. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to be thicker because you don't want it breaking down in the boiling water.
Yeah. Ziploc bags usually aren't that thick.
Yeah.
At least the ones we have over here, they're not.
I don't know, boiling the bag, fishing butter sauce and fishing parsley sauce doesn't
Oh,
have a
yeah,
very
now
thick bag.
that's delicious.
They do have
That is
special boil
delicious.
bags you can buy at the
Mm.
store for
Yeah.
boiling them. Maybe you could put the Ziploc in one of those and boil it. Like I said, I don't know about an actual
Trying to
Ziploc
sell
bag.
solar.
Now, is your chili, is it in a Ziploc bag or a vacuum sealed bag?
The chili is just in a Ziploc bag.
Can you cook the chili in a pot while it's still in the Ziploc bag, or would that like melt it or whatever? Or
No, what I'll do is I will let it thaw out enough that I can bust up and it'll go into a regular pot. But
Oh, okay.
the vacuum seal bags, they will go into a pot of water and boil.
Oh, gotcha.
Heat up.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd want to do
I
that.
dare say that Ziploc bags would still be all right so long as you made sure that the zip part of it wasn't
It's
underwater.
hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ziploc bag would still work.
I agree with that, Jonathan. We should have cooking with Donald.
Yeah, exactly.
Should
I
have
think
his,
that'd
we
be a
should
good
have this
idea.
live stream. Cooking with Donald.
Cooking with Don and Fisheye.
Yeah.
You guys have more plans for me.
Yeah, I know. We're inspiring you to do something.
Think about when you guys have plans for me, but who ends up doing all that work? It would be me.
That's the point. We try to keep you occupied, Don, with your time.
We're trying to inspire you to greatness.
Yeah, and I could do cooking with Dawn, and I'd have like 4 or 5 recipes, and I would have 6 viewers, you guys.
Yeah.
We'd be writing all this information down.
We'll be
so
telling
we can
everybody else.
try it.
That's
I would be making it would be like a full-time job to make these videos for 6 people. I just don't see the money in it.
Actually, Don,
yeah,
I
but
don't
see, the
see-
thing is, it might get the attention of someone.
you probably wouldn't have us 6 people. We've seen you do it before.
That's true. They're like, yeah, we don't want to watch his channel. We'll just wait for him to come over on pause and
Yeah, but you don't know. The more you do it, someone might see it, and you might get a Netflix special.
I've seen him do this before. We'll wait until he tells Joe how to make gumbo.
I'm not sure if Joe's able to be taught how to make gumbo properly. He's already set in his ways, and he probably wouldn't want to learn how to do it the correct way.
We'll have to ask him next time he's on here. Ask him if he knows how to make gumbo properly.
Gumbo.
So do you heat the chili in the microwave for a little bit, so you're not like letting it sit out and like waiting it forever to thaw? Do you like put it in the microwave and for maybe like 30 seconds?
Depends on how long I have to wait. Depends on how fast I need dinner done.
Jonathan says he knows 8 females that would subscribe ASAP. Yeah, exactly, Ed. Exactly.
I'm gonna look here and see what's. I'm opening up chat so I can see what the hell's going on because I don't have chat open on the.
So as Don's making this stuff, like we're having to write all this shit down so that way we can make it ourselves and try it and then come back and report.
So you guys are wanting me to give you my chili recipe. Not gonna happen.
No, that I've got my own chili recipe. It's quite good.
And gumbo, I don't normally stick to an exact recipe on gumbo. Gumbo just kind of happens. But it's an approximate recipe.
Mhm.
Chili's always better when you do it in a slow cooker about the 8th time you've warmed it back up.
Mm.
Well, this has been cooked and it's set overnight, and then I bagged it up the next day, so it had time to think about what it was and decide it was chili. And now it's been frozen, and it's gonna be heated back up, so it's definitely incorporated and it knows it's chili. I use black beans instead of like the red beans because they stay a little firmer and they stand up to freezing and thawing a little bit better, in my opinion. And they also have a little bit more of a earthy flavor.
Yeah, and they're just a bit of filling anyway, because a proper chili
Oh, I'll
shouldn't.
be careful. Yeah, sure, he's a guy that born and raised in Louisiana, but that doesn't know means he knows how to make gumbo according to the original Missouri recipe.
Yeah.
In fact, TJ, I may put that chili in and microwave it for just a little bit, enough to thaw it out so I can bust it up into chunks and put it in the pot.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Defrost it on full power, because defrost is a waste of time.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna nuke it on full power here for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, just enough to get it to start thaw out, and then I'll go ahead and bust it up into chunks and let it thaw the rest of the way in the pot.
I mean, you use the defrost thing on a microwave and put some meat frozen in it for about 10 minutes, and when it comes out, it's still frozen.
Mm.
And if you put it in for too long, it comes out cooked.
Mhm. I'm pulling out all the same dishes I dirtied up last night.
Yep.
See, yeah, Edward, everybody has their own chili recipe and they all think it's the best, except they don't have mine.
There was this one chili that I made that involved corn. Like I put corn in it.
Okay, you did not make chili, you made soup. So go away.
Yeah, exactly.
No, no, it was chili. Like it was a sweet chili.
No, you're throwing your corn in it. It's not chili.
No, that's it. You can put anything you want in a chili, but then it's not a chili.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
It's a tomato stew.
Although technically, chili, if you go to Texas, it's just basically meat in a chili.
No,
But-
no beans in chili.
The
Just
more
meat and onions and tomatoes.
Jason,
north and east you go, you'll find beans. And
Jason.
tomatoes.
the man from Virginia Beach.
What's up, Jason?
Hi, Jason.
Good afternoon, gents. How's everybody today?
We're
Yeah,
talking about food. Food is the topic of this evening.
it's always the topic.
Food as in what's for dinner tonight, or lunch, or breakfast?
Not just
Or what you
general.
had already?
Well,
Have a good
it's
weekend.
because Don is doing his cooking show, so we're just talking about food.
Well,
Oh yeah,
first
what
it
you
was
cooking, Don? Hot dogs?
No, I'm heating up tamales and chili.
Yeah, tamales and chili.
Yep.
For real?
I only make tamales about once a year, but I vacuum seal them enough to have tamales for the rest of the year.
Huh.
I make
Okay.
a huge batch of chili when I make chili, and I freeze it up in bags. That way I can pull it out and make a quick evening meal out of it multiple times.
Let's all pack up and head over to Don's house for dinner tonight.
Let's all go over to,
You know how big Don's freezer is.
yeah.
It's a
Must
chest
have
freezer.
one.
I'll
Boss
show
went
you.
and got half a cow today from North Carolina. He drove down there today and brought back half a cow to deep freeze. So they got grass-fed meat, I guess, for a whole year.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
What?
I'm like, really? How much is that?
Half a cow wouldn't last more than a few months.
There's my deep freeze. I keep it
Oh,
organized. Over here, this now has what is that? I've got some beef bones and some stock in there that used to be all hamburger all the way to the top, but I've used up the hamburger because I also get cows. Looks like that's a pulled pork that I vacuum sealed leftovers, and so that will be an easy pulled pork sandwich night. The rest of that bag is full of hamburger meat. Actually, it looks like I've got a couple pulled porks there. Another bag of chili. I've got corn. I've got a ham. I've got all kinds of stuff down there.
Was that broth? Was it in a 2 liter Coke bottle? A 2 liter Coke bottle?
Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, I just made another batch of broth the other night. I save all of my scraps, all my meat scraps and all my veggie scraps.
Mm.
Was it chicken broth or beef broth?
This last one was a chicken broth.
Oh.
But I do have a beef broth down there, and I've got bones that when we got the cow butchered, I got soup bones. But I just use the soup bones to make broth.
Oh, there you go.
I need to make another batch of beef broth.
Nice.
And
Awesome.
Edward, Joe has tried to defend himself before about me being able to make gumbo, but he loses his argument because he goes to the store to buy his roux. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he immediately loses his argument.
Where do you get why? How do you make? Do you make your own roux?
Yeah,
All right. There you go.
equal parts flour and oil.
That's all it is.
Yep. Stir it constantly until you get a nice chocolatey brown.
Wait, you said Joe from Louisiana doesn't
He
make his
buys,
own roux?
he buys roux.
Trying not to go to the hospital.
Why do you use oil and not the meat juices?
Huh.
What meat juices?
All right.
Well, I'd make a roux with the meat juices of the meat that I was going to put on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Justin
Well,
left.
It
Yep, Justin's gone.
it doesn't matter. If you make your nice roux and have that set to the side, then you go ahead and cook your meat juices and you deglaze, and the meat flavor is in the pan already. It's already in the pot. You deglaze.
Yeah, okay.
So it doesn't really contribute anything extra to go ahead and put it into the roux because it's already in. I also save all my shellfish tails and stuff. When we do shrimp, I have a bag of shellfish tails where I peel the shrimp and stuff. That's up in the freezer. And whenever I make a gumbo, I'll pull those out and make a little bit of a
Fish stock.
stock out of the shellfish. Basically, I keep my freezer up here full of garbage, and then every once in a while, I boil it into food.
Oh, okay.
So is your broth ready to eat as it is?
Like the stock I made the other night. The stock I made the other night would be. You could drink that like if you were sick and wanted to heat up a cup of it for soup. It would pass as a nice flavorful soup. Sometimes it doesn't have quite as much flavor, but I usually tend to cook it down enough so it will stand on its own.
Yeah, because here, like a broth is like a thick soup.
Yeah.
with maybe barley in it and
Oh no.
Over-
No, this doesn't have anything like that. This is just all liquid stuff.
right. Okay.
Stay back, boys. It's hot.
Fucking hot.
It's damn hot.
Out of the kitchen. You have to yell at him in a couple minutes when he comes right back in here in the kitchen, right by the stove.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
What you making? What you making?
And then I have to be mean grandpa and use my mean grandpa voice. And then he'll go in the other room and go, he said no.
Okay.
Do you ever bring fish eye into the conversation you have with the youngins? You're like, hey, if you don't get out of the kitchen.
No, that would bring them into the kitchen.
Uh,
But I did pick up something else. I picked up something while I was at the store today.
Oh,
Which
okay.
That's funny. That's funny. Those are awesome.
Shut up. Get the hell out of the kitchen.
Get the hell out of the kitchen. That's funny.
Damn, these idiots.
No.
I have never made a beef and barley soup.
Beef
No.
and barley.
Yeah, lovely.
I think that's in a song, but I could be wrong.
My blood pressure is 180 over
What?
180 over 93.
Your blood
What?
pressure is?
Yeah.
Man, you might need to,
I think you
Drink
need to go to the doctor.
yeah. Or you might need to.
You need to
Yeah.
go.
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 Dominoes.
Yeah, but it's the doctors are all closed. I'd have to go to the hospital, and you know what the hospital's like, right, Jason?
Mm.
Say again?
If you go to the hospital, you know what you get, don't you?
You get to wait. You get to
You
sit
get
out
to
there in the room.
You get wings, right? When you go to the hospital?
I just took my blood
Oh,
pressure.
yeah.
It was 180 over
Oh yeah?
180
180,
over
180
93,
over, it was 180 over 93, I think.
and 76 76
Resting heart rate is 76.
yeah.
Are you looking
Mm.
to make changes to it?
Well, here's what it is remember when I went to the hospital about 3 months ago? My
Mhm.
mind started getting scrambling, and it's starting to do it again
Mm.
Oh,
because I have a UTI that they can't seem to cure me from, and so they put me on medication, and I ran out of the medication, so I think it's back.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dusty's talking about drink some beet juice. That lowers your blood pressure.
Yeah, like I got beet juice around here. You know, me and vegetables.
Yeah.
Not vegetables. They're juice.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Now I can drink Pepsi.
No, you
Try drinking water?
Beet juice, same thing.
Have you tried drinking water?
Yeah,
Instead of, if you have an infection, stop feeding it sugars.
well, I feed it diet Pepsi because there's no sugar in it.
Yeah, good point.
Drink salt water.
And not for his high blood pressure. But drink water. You know what? Cut your Pepsi in half and drink more water. just cutting it down a little bit and moving a little bit towards water is going to help you.
Yeah, you have to like wean yourself off of Pepsi.
Well, if you want to make a change.
Yes. Yeah, you have to want to do it.
If you don't want to change, then
Nope. And
don't
actually,
worry about it. Carry on.
if you want to make a change, the best thing is not to limit yourself when you're at home. Just don't buy it at the store. It's a lot easier to not drink it at home if you don't bring it home in the first place. And it's a lot easier to say no when it's on the shelf.
Water down the Pepsi.
Oh, man.
Brandy.
Heck yeah.
Randy.
It's Friday. Fortnite Friday.
Yep.
Fortnite Friday.
Yeah, I thought Tim Jackson was already playing.
Tim,
Who?
Tim is?
Jackson's on.
Oh, yeah. I actually played a little bit this morning. I saw that he was on also, but I was waiting for the cable guy to, or the home security guy to come over to replace a part. So I had a tech come over.
Cable Guy. Hey, Cable Guy. You ever seen that movie?
No.
That movie's pretty funny. Cable Guy.
Dusty, Brandy.
What movie?
It's a movie. Cable Guy.
The Cable Guy.
The cable guy. I think I've seen it once.
It's a
That movie's
great
hilarious.
It's a great
That movie's
movie.
hilarious.
It's a great movie if you turn it off like right before the last 3 minutes. He climbs him. He says, "Somebody has to kill the babysitter," and then he falls off the tower, and the cable goes out, and everybody's cable goes out, and the one guy turns to read a book, and that's when they should have rolled credits right there.
Oh yeah.
Instead, they come back and they got Jim Carrey going into an ambulance, and it's like that last scene is unnecessary, and it weakened the movie, in my opinion. In fact, I would almost guess that the original ending. The original ending, I would guess the original ending was right there, and the studio gave notes. Well, we can't have it end like that. That's too dark. We need to have a happier ending, and they came back and filmed the rest of it.
Everybody loves a happy ending.
Oh god. So
I would be willing to make a bet that that's what happened, because it was so poetic. Just everything going to static, and the guy just picking up a book and reading a book. That was the perfect ending.
Yeah.
well, come on, Randy. Justin's not on here, so yeah, you can come on.
Okay, well, come and join us then.
Maybe help us give Paul some insight about his drinking habits.
TJ, how are we gonna give Paul advice when he's not on the screen?
How is what?
How are we gonna give Paul advice when he's not here?
When he comes back, I guess.
Surprised the boys have stayed out of the kitchen like I told them to.
Ah,
Would
Maybe they-
normally they would be running back and forth or whatever.
Yep. Maybe they're starting to get the idea that when I say get out, I mean get out.
Yeah, I try to tell our cat that, but she just keeps coming back in.
Yeah.
That's cat. What you do with a cat, if you want the cat out of the kitchen, is you go over to the sink and get the sprayer hose and spray the cat.
Yeah, or like with a little walk. Randy, what's up, boy?
What's up?
What's up?
Hey,
TJ,
Randy.
I meant Fortnite. I was gonna get on Fortnite, but since you called me out, I figured I had to get on.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back. I'm back.
No worries, Jason.
Let's get in the mail. Junk.
Oh, Jason's frozen.
Check.
He's
Microphone
doing
check.
this. His mail. He's like,
I got the mail.
we got the mail. Oh, there he is. He's
Hey, Jason,
unfrozen.
Jason, did I get an email?
No.
Did I get any female?
Oh,
Okay,
to
check,
go with
Mike.
your. Did you want a female to go with your Tamail?
With his Somalis.
His Tamail? His Tamails?
The mail. Who do you want? Yo, Joe. What's up, Joe?
It's
Yo,
a
Joe.
family tamale.
Right? Tamail, tamale. All right, fellas, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna get some dinner. I'll see you
That's
maybe inside later.
All right. Have
TJ,
fun.
Hey, Justin. Jason, you take care.
You as well, Paul. Thank you.
Hey, TJ.
Yo.
I may not be on in the
Sell
morning.
that,
I'll go to the
Sell
hospital.
that Air 2S yet?
Said what now?
Did you sell that Air
I
2S
said I
yet?
may not be
Oh
on.
no,
I
not
have to go to the
yet.
hospital.
Like here's the
Paul.
thing. Like if I sold my Air 2S and my Mini 2, what would the only thing I would have is
TJ, hold on just a second. Paul, what was that? You're not going to be on because what?
I'm gonna go to the hospital, I think.
Okay. If you're feeling dizzy, hey, kill it and go. If you're feeling like out of it, if you're feeling kind of fuzzy in the head, go.
I'm
Well,
feeling
Dizzy,
fuzzy because I can't manipulate anything.
Just go.
All right.
Go.
In that case, Paul, go. It's just like before. Go.
Go.
Okay. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
good night, everybody.
Paul, let us know, Paul, how you're doing though.
Okay, you guys gonna stay on here?
We can stay on if you're going to go. We can stay on a little bit, I guess. But if everybody wants to stay on, I'm just if you are going to hang out because we're still here and
Yep,
keep it
that's what I'm
going.
doing.
You make us one
Yeah,
of
then
make one of
then
us
I say-
hosts.
yeah, just
Will,
the host.
I would rather us all go right now if it got you out of the house quicker.
Yeah. Got it.
TJ is dying to leave. I can tell it.
No, I'm chill, man. I'm chill.
Make
Go,
Dominic
go.
make Dominic the host. He's used to doing
Make
this
me
kind
the
of stuff.
host and you go. I'll
Okay.
take over from here.
And keep somebody appraised of how you're doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see ya.
See you, Paul. Take care of yourself.
Here, Paul. Okay.
All right.
If he's feeling dizzy, do you guys think it's a good idea for him to drive?
I was thinking that myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Does he live alone?
Yeah, he lives by himself, but he's got his tenant, so maybe he might ask his tenant to bring him to the hospital.
He might be doing that.
I don't know. Does his tenant's wife drive? Because his tenant's still in hospital.
I don't know. Or he may call and get a ride to the hospital. However, he got there before.
We've,
I think he drove there before.
I don't know. Regardless, it'd be better for him to be on the
Yeah.
way there.
you've got
Yeah.
his number, Jody. Call him. Call him and tell him you'll take
Mhm.
him.
Is he diabetic?
Yeah.
Slightly,
He's
but
only, like
yeah,
every day he drinks Pepsi. He doesn't drink water. He doesn't drink anything. All he drinks is that damn Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he
but
eats them,
it hasn't got sugar in it though.
well, he eats them big ass donuts every morning too.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't
dude.
have
Yeah.
sugar. His body thinks it's sugar. If his body thinks it's sugar, it's doing the exact same thing.
but he had a urinary tract infection a while back, and it threw him all to cock, and he thinks it's a similar thing.
Joe. Joe photo Leo.
Hi,
Joe,
Joe.
Joe. What's up, buddy?
Yep, Joe, that's what I said. If he won't,
The popo's after Randy. Watch out.
Don't say that. I'm running. I'm getting ready to
Usually,
get my not gonna make my dinner.
when
He's
your
running
sugar,
from the popos.
when your sugar goes high, all it makes you do is feel tired.
Mm.
My cousin,
How does
When her
that
sugar was-
happen? How can a UTI mess with your head? Like you're
It does. It's an
It does.
infection. It just messes
Affects
with you.
the rest of the body and then plays with your mind. Been there, done that.
except if the cops are after Randy, it won't be like bad boys, bad boys. It'll be like mediocre boy, mediocre boy.
yeah,
That's funny.
it was about 15 years ago. They'd be too scared to come after me.
What you gonna do? Cross the street without waiting for the light.
No,
He's
but
a rebel.
UTI, that's like urinary tract infection. Like you're having trouble peeing or something.
Yeah. But everything in the body is connected.
Uh,
And when it goes from one, it moves to
It can
Your
affect.
hip bone is connected to your thigh bone.
That's it.
Mm.
so does Paul not like go to the bathroom on a regular basis?
I don't know. He disappears quite regularly.
For Randy, it may not be ready yet. A whiskey burger and cheesesteak roll-ups.
Ooh, man, that sounds good. A whiskey
Delicious.
burger.
Sorry.
That sounds awesome. Are you at a barbecue joint, Randy?
Nope, I'm at a grill.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Now that's what I call a Friday night.
Yeah, I got a whiskey burger and some cheesesteak roll-ups.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
High fives
sounds
all
fun.
around for a Friday night, I tell you.
Yeah,
It sounds nice and amazing.
big money, big money.
uh, so Randy, if I were to sell my, I mean, I'm thinking about it, but my question to you is, if I were to sell my Air 2S and my Mini 2, like what would I have? I wouldn't have a backup drone.
Well, you would have to add a little bit of cash, and then you'd get the Air 3S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to add a lot of cash, and then you could get the 3S.
yeah.
Yeah, probably have to add about $1,100.
Oh.
$1,200.
If he sold them two, he'd probably be halfway there.
Yeah. Yeah, you better just keep them right now, T.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
I mean,
Well,
hell,
yeah.
like I probably only get like maybe like 200 for the Mini 2, and then for the Air 2S.
And what you do is you go around the home and you see things that you don't want and you sell them.
Oh yeah, along
Yeah.
with the drones as well.
Yeah, you know,
Don't sell the drones. Sell everything else.
Sell the white.
Yeah.
Sell the white.
yeah, how much you can get for the wife.
Yeah, I've got a Manson guitar down in the closet that I've been looking at putting on Facebook Marketplace just so I can get some extra cash.
What kind of guitar?
It is a what is it? It's a mandolin guitar, but I'm trying to think of what make it is.
My uncle just bought a Ernie Ball Music Man something.
Hmm This is
I don't know if we really have anything of value that we're not using or whatever around here. I don't know.
just sell everything. You don't need it.
Just sell everything.
I have some heater boxes for a Volkswagen that I will never use because they came with the engine, but my buggy doesn't take them. So they're sitting down there. I need to sell those heater boxes.
Yeah.
There's stuff that you can, and I really do need to just go around and start collecting stuff that I'm not using to sell it.
TJ, sell your car and get a new drone.
Yeah,
Sell my
yeah,
car and get a
yeah.
new drone.
You don't
Yeah,
need
you
a
don't
car.
need the car.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I could just fly my drone, just stand on top of the drone, just fly myself to work and wherever else.
Get a bike. Use some of the money. Get a bike.
Hitchhike everywhere you go.
Get yourself a scooter or
There you
walk.
go. I can picture TJ on a little battery powered scooter riding to work.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Tie your drone to the skateboard and have it tow you to work.
Yeah, there you go.
Skateboard to
I
work.
seen a guy riding home from work yesterday on a scooter, and he was like leaning down behind the windshield. I'm like, does it really make that big of a difference? You're going like 15 miles an hour.
Well, if you can get an extra mile per hour at 15 miles per hour, it's a lot more proportion than you getting an extra mile an hour at 50.
I guess you're right. At 15, every mile per hour counts.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about to get the Air 3 on a refurb from Geek Squad.
Yeah, why not?
1,100 shipped.
Yeah, do it.
Most of those firms are good because they still come with warranties, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yep, do it.
Well, I see get DJI refurbished as well.
Yeah, yeah. The DJI
DJI
refurbished
refurbs.
ones to go with. 'Cause they're almost brand new.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
And what's the place? Black Market. Or back Market.
I just know it. My phone. Battery. I better plug it in.
Yeah.
Well, Justine put a video out today about the iPhone 16.
Yay.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
There's a lot of extra things it'll do.
Oh, for the iPhone 16?
Yeah.
Until it makes a coffee, that's until it becomes a coffee machine, that's when I'll buy it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That'd be hilarious. That'd be awesome if a phone made coffee.
One of the Pro cameras does 5x zoom and 4K 120.
Oh, nice.
Jojo.
What's going on, man?
Joe.
What
Joe,
up?
Joe,
Hey,
what's up,
Randy,
buddy?
Randy, congrats on 600, brother.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that. That's amazing.
Appreciate that. I'm in the big times now.
Outstanding.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, Don?
You're right.
Don?
You're right there, Joe.
Okay.
What am I? I'm still where I was the other day. 598. I think.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. That's
Oh,
awesome. Yeah, hit a milestone.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here at a roof install. First time I've used this crew, and it'll be the last time I use this crew.
Oh no! Do they suck that bad?
the crew I normally use, this crew was begging for some work. I said, man, I'll try you out. And my normal crew would have had this roof done by probably 3:30. And at 3:30, they didn't have any underlayment on this house.
So
Oh, really?
are they lazy or ignorant? Are they lazy and ignorant?
I think they might be, I don't know. I think they might be scooped up off
Just
Home Depot
slow.
parking lot. I'm not sure. They're just, yeah. I don't know, but they're taking their sweet ass time. So.
What do they do? What kind of roof are they doing?
Just the asphalt shingle.
No,
I
no.
took like
Just-
my normal crew would have had it tore off and underlayment down in 3 hours, like by 10 a.m. And
Just make
like I said,
sure you're not
3:30
paying them by the hour.
oh, certainly not. They get paid by the square.
Yeah.
They get paid by the square. They can make as little as they want per hour. Apparently, it's quite little. So, but no, I was saying in the chat, I was talking about the refurb from Geek Squad on anything. I've done it I did it on my Mini 3 Pro and the Air 3, and the first Air 3 I got was defective. Like somebody put Mavic 3 props on it and
Oh, no.
started it, and so like it made the motors all out of wonky, you know. But I returned, you know, I exchanged it. It was pretty quick. It was a few days. To get the new one.
He's in their car today.
Beg your pardon?
Hi guys.
Hey, Francois, how are we?
Hi,
Good,
Francis.
doing good.
Hey, Frank, look.
Now,
What's
Joe,
what's up?
when you got that from Geek Squad, did it come with any type of warranty?
It did prompt me to get what is it, Care Refresh still? You know, it still prompted me that I could buy that. They didn't offer me, I mean, I bought it online, so they didn't offer me in the store because I just picked it up from the locker, but Care Refresh was still available. I have a State Farm policy on my drones, so I didn't need it, but
There you
yeah,
go.
it was available. So on mine anyhow.
I'm getting ready to send my Air
Well-
3 in and get a Care refresh.
That actually sounds to me like it was a DJI refurbished that Geek Squad was selling.
I think somebody bought it and I don't know how you accidentally put Mavic 3 props on an Air 3, but that's what happened because when I went to fire it up, and I didn't notice, but when I went to fire it up, you know, the blades were hitting the body. I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like,
That's
that
not
shouldn't be
right.
happening. And then I took the other blades out of the package. I was like, well, these are considerably smaller. That's probably why they're hitting the body. So yeah, so anyway, I just returned it and it flew okay, but the arms were shaking real bad after a couple minutes. And I was like, negative.
Yeah, better
Quick-
safe than
quick
sorry.
return. For sure.
Loosened the motors then.
It probably knocked them out of
Put a bit of pressure on the
balance.
motors then.
Yeah. When I took off, it was just fine. Everything was still. I'd go out, you know, 100 feet and yaw and come back and kind of aggressively because it's how I fly. But I came back and all four arms were just buzzing, you know, wobbling. I said negative.
Well, if that RPM, it doesn't take much to knock them out of alignment.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
Or just a small alignment to show up.
Yep, didn't take much, but you know, it was no problem. I took it back and I actually tried to make them a deal. I was like, hey, will you just give me a new one? I'm going on a trip in a couple of days. Will you just give me a new one for like the sale price that just ended? And they didn't. They were like, nah. Like, damn it. All right.
Oh, no.
So, but so it's all good. It actually made it in like 3 days. They originally supposed to be 7, but it made it in 3. So I was like, all right, well, that's good.
It doesn't hurt to try. You never know.
Yeah, and that trip that I was going on
exactly.
was
If
Minefield.
you don't ask, you don't know.
Exactly. So yeah, that trip I was going on was Minefield, which was great because I had it back. I had the Air 3 back in time for that, like days before, like 4 days before I left Minefield. So it worked out. Well, I hope Paul's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing to play with.
No, it's a similar thing to what happened to him in a lot worse circumstances a couple of months back.
Yes.
And that's why it's like, if it's the same thing, just go.
Yeah.
wait.
Don't mess up.
Don't hesitate.
Nope. Definitely do not hesitate. Tej, what are you flying nowadays? Still Air
Shit, I
2S?
got the original Avata and the Air 2S and the Mini 2.
Yeah.
But
DJ, you wanna buy-
Randy's trying to convince me, which I'm thinking about doing. I'd like to, you know, like you have the Air 3.
Yeah, what you need to do is you need to sell your entire house and contents,
Yeah.
And
and
buy-
then
wanna
go
buy-
and get your Air
Buy
3.
an M30T.
You wanna buy a car, TJ?
Oh, that's nice.
There you go.
Oh,
What,
yeah.
is it charging right now, or what? Why is there a cord hanging out of there?
I got the battery charging.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, that's a pretty dope engine.
It's the 4.6 V8. It's got the PI heads and intake on it from the new gen Mustang. What are they
Okay.
called? I forget what they're called. But anyway, it has like 80 horsepower.
Nice.
And then it's got the MSD ignition, the 70mm throttle body.
That's
I just
cool.
put a new water pump on it and a PA performance alternator.
Oh wow.
TJ,
But I
whatever
don't-
he's at, I'll sell you a 40 horsepower Volkswagen for half the price.
TJ, it's got a 50 cal bullet on it.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Check
Oh,
that
that's
out.
cool. That's cool. That's pretty dope.
You know,
That's awesome.
I paid $480 for that car about 10 years ago.
Nice. I like how the top comes down on it.
Yeah, I put that top. It had a white top on it when I got it.
How much you pay for that? Oh, I'm losing
Right.
Randy.
Randy's frozen.
I heard $480.
$480.
Yeah, I can't compete with that with the buggy.
Yeah, no.
So I figured I'll sell it and get something I will play with.
You broke up for a minute, Randy. How much did you pay for
How
that
much
car?
did you buy it for?
I paid $480 for it 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
And how much have you spent on it since?
Almost $5,000.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not
Have
bad
you
though.
sold it for 6 year in front?
Yeah. But I got the motorcycle, so you know, I'd rather sell it and put the money towards something that's going to get used. Because cars, when they sit, they die. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll rot.
You should
Yes,
you should
sir.
talk to Dan from Drone Worship, or now it's I fix shit, but he's into
He's a
fixing
mechanic.
cars
Yep.
and shit.
Yep. Bikes.
No, more bikes than cars, I think.
Dude,
Yeah.
I listed it yesterday, and I've had like 10 people already inquire about it. 2 people have come to look at it, but I'm not budging on the price. So they wanted to pay like $2,000 for it, and I said no, I just can't do that.
Yeah.
You
Gotta hold your ground, man. Stick to your price.
Yeah, if I can't get 3,500 for it, I'm not selling.
That's a pretty nice looking car, though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go and buy it, TJ. You'd look really good in it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go,
Red,
TJ.
I like red anyway, but I don't know. They always say that
Red cars
red's
go
an
faster.
Red's an angry color, so I must be angry. I guess I don't know.
But anyway,
Red will
gotta
get you
get
more
midlife
tickets.
crisis. You've just turned 40. You've got a midlife crisis, so it's time for you to get a red car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Convertible too.
Yeah.
Is it a runaround?
Wait.
Leo? Or
Wait, what'd you say, Joe? Would you say red's what?
I and a convertible too.
No, but you said like red's like a police like.
Red cars go faster. Remember that.
I said yeah, you'll get your tickets. Red cars they look faster, so they'll get you more tickets.
Yeah, red car pulled over quicker. And you know, why buy a red car? It just looks like a baboon's ass.
I got pulled over doing like 80.
Yeah, Jim, we aren't talking about drones. We're actually trying to get TJ to sell his car to buy an Air 3. So he can sell
Alright,
his
guys.
car, he can sell his microwave, he sell his TV.
Yeah,
What
sell
have
the
you-
TV, sell my
He's
microwave.
just
There
gonna be
you
sitting
go.
in an
What-
empty house with a bunch of drones around him.
Yeah.
What do you
sitting
have?
in an
What do you have,
empty
TJ? A Kia,
house,
right? You drive a
Air
Kia
3, and he'll
Optima,
be happy.
Yeah, Kia. No, it's a Kia Forte.
Kia Forte. Oh yeah, you ought to be able to get at least Air 3 money out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
At
good.
least, right?
At least.
All right, guys.
Maybe
I
Air
gotta
3S.
go. I
Probably
gotta
Air
go in here and
3S. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I gotta take
that Air
dinner in here
3S
and,
looks like it's around 1350. So come
All
on.
right, Randy.
all right, guys. I'll talk to you after a bit.
See ya.
I see. I see you, Randy. My boys are looking for me too. I'm gonna jump off here and jump up on this roof.
Okay.
So
All right, JoJo.
All
Good luck,
right,
man.
crack
Good
that
chatting
whip,
with y'all,
Joe.
man.
Crack that whip.
I'm
Crack
gonna
the
go
whip.
crack it right the hell now. Come on, let's go.
Crack that whip.
Apórense, pendejo.
Ándale, ándale.
Ándale, ándale.
All right, man.
All right, I see.
All right,
Okay.
guys.
See it.
Well,
Yeah, TJ, you can get one of those little electric scooters and one of those birds that people just leave them laying around. You just need to figure out how to hack them.
Yeah, exactly. Like Justin.
Take up the GPS.
Yeah, the rental ones, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, kill the GPS and
Yeah, what's it? Curtis found one of them in the river, didn't he? Or a lake,
Oh, yeah.
or what it was.
a lot of them get dumped and put into rivers and stuff like that.
And the water, because radio waves do not travel through water, the water stopped the GPS signal, so they didn't know where. They knew where it last was, but they didn't know where it was.
Yep.
Apparently, when they took it out of the water, it came back online again, and they could see it.
All right, I'm gonna drop off and get some dinner
I say,
started.
well, I'm going to say, well, guys, what do you think? Should we?
We kept it alive for a bit.
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Well,
We'll
let's have
hopefully
a
see everybody in the morning. Hopefully, maybe, depending on
Is
how
it-
Paul's feeling.
It is the morning.
it is the morning.
Yeah, it is the morning.
It is here.
Well,
and
it's evening here, but morning for you guys.
I'll see you in the evening.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Right.
Okay, bye.